there, how's it going? I'm here just doing a little practice, you know? And I'm shooting my, isn't this a beautiful bow? Look at the rest on this. This is my the target. Oh, hold on a second, I'll show you the target. This is a Morrell yellow jacket target. It's very easy to pull the arrows. Look at that, it's about fallout. Well, the guts are shot out. You want a close-up of that? Let me show that a little bit closer for you so you can get a view of it. I've had this target for a while. It's seen some action, that's for sure. Here, let's put it a little closer so you can see that. I don't know how long I've had this target. I just checked and I had replaced the bag on it 3 years ago. So when I replaced the bag on it, the bag underneath it had turned white. So I don't know how long I had it before then. Had a lot of different targets, but that one seems to just keep going and going and going and going. Let me show you a couple other targets. So the question was bag targets. I really like them. They are not that expensive over time. You can see here I have some Chris Billingsgate bag targets back here. You can make your own bag target. A burlap sack, any kind of material that'll hold the stuffing in. The stuffing can be plastic bags, bags for dry cleaning bags, like I would never be able to amass enough of those in my lifetime to fill a target. But wrapping that goes around pallets and things, that's really good material. And this is really light. This bag over here is stuffed with something that you would use as a material for a sleeping bag, a comforter jacket, quilted into a jacket. You can find remnants of that. That works really great. You see I've kind of shot this target out a bit. You could use something as simple as a cardboard box and some bags, but that ends up being a mess. One of the things you'll notice here that I do is, safety's kind of important here, so we've got this massive hillside that we can shoot into, and it'll stop the arrows, but you'll occasionally hit a rock and you'll wreck your arrows. What I have here is a horse stall mat, and this stops the arrows from my bows without a problem. Now, let me qualify that. I'm not shooting anything over 50 pounds, or much over 50 pounds. This is a little bit, this says 55, but I think it's around 50. And using 400 grain arrows that are 400 to 450 grains, and they don't go through the horse stall mat. One other important thing is I switched to bullet points like that so that they'll bounce off that horse stall mat rather than stick into it like some of the sharper arrows will. And there's another thing. I wonder if I have one on here. Nope, none of these have the silvery points. I tried some of those silver easy pull points and they work pretty well, but I get distracted when I see the nice stainless steel shiny thing down there. It kind of draws my eye to it, so I've switched to this. So I know it started out talking about a target, but this is kind of an important part of it. And you notice how easy it is to pull out of this target. When I first started, I didn't want to spend a lot of money on targets, so I went and got some shipping material. Let me get some. It has an ethafoam. This is an open cell foam or quasi open cell foam. I had a big sheet of it, and I put it up, made a stand, put it up, and I would wrench my neck, my shoulder, trying to pull arrows out of this. It was pretty cheap, but it just wasn't worth it. I want to come out here, I want to relax. I don't want to have to fiddle with targets. I hang my bag here, I walk out anytime I want, rain, snow, anything, shoot into the bag target. I really like these bag targets. These are okay. This is a third hand rag bag target. One of the things I don't like about this though is I'd rather have it have squared off edges so that it's deeper all the way across. Here's a little fin on the side, and sometimes when I'm playing with different arrows and spine, I start wandering off and you can blow right through it. So if I were going to recommend somebody they want to be inexpensive, because I heard some people were concerned about what the cover of this target costs over here. The target is a very tough material that's meant to stand years of use by compound shooters, and it's UV resistant. That's the major thing. Ethafoam, you put this out in the sun a couple of years, it becomes a mess. It doesn't work very well long-term out in the sun. Ethafoam. Here's another target I kind of like just for fiddling around. It's inexpensive, layered plasticky material. There's all kinds of things you can do as targets, but I have to say I really like this bag target, and well worth the investment for the amount of arrows I've put into this, and it just keeps going and going and going and going and going. You sure you don't want to see the bow? This is a cool bow. This is my Hal Kaplinger longbow. I really like the rest on that. He was going to do something different. I said, no, I want that rest just like that. I like that. Cool bow. Have fun out. It is to pull these arrows out most of the time. Occasionally they'll get caught. It's pretty darn easy, folks.